welcome back. You can't see my eyes. welcome back to the vlog. My name is Talia. If you're new here, and let's be over here talking about Jesus and sharing my life. So listen, I am introing the vlog now, but I actually started filming hours ago. Just a little bit. We were at our brother's house, so my husband's brother, my brother-in-law. You got the light, babe. We were having a little farewell situation for a couple of the, it's like 3 siblings moving. So one's going to Tennessee, one's going to Alabama, and one's going to San Antonio, right? So yeah, actually one's already moved to Tennessee. She came back to help the one that's moving to Alabama move. That's the one we were helping the other night and the last vlog. And then yes, and then one is going to San Antonio, and his wife is already there. She left a couple months ago for a new job opportunity, so it's going to be an adjustment for us all because we have all been together for so long. Pretty much since 2004, I think, is when everybody moved here from Miami. So you're talking about 22 years that everybody's been together. So some of them are spreading their wings and they're preparing to fly. So we wanted to get together and have a little fun and stuff like that. So it was a good time, a really good time. But it's always a good time with them. They're crazy. So yeah, we just left Trader Joe's. Got some stuff. Got some stuff to make for dinner. And yep, get prepared for tomorrow. And I don't even know what I'm doing tonight other than cooking dinner, but I'll come back and talk to y'all later. Bye. I know I was supposed to come back yesterday, but I ended up with stuff to do. And so I cooked dinner and got on my computer and never came back to y'all. But I apologize for that. As my daughter would say. Ooh, child, I apologize for coming on camera looking like this too. No, I don't. Stop it. We're not even gonna start that here because y'all will see me like this many more times. But I'm drinking my lemon water. I've been up for a while, and ooh, that posture. Did you see? Oh, help, Holy Ghost. Ooh, the camera holds a mirror to you, baby. Oops, it's not what I want. Okay, there we go. So my niece is coming over this morning. She's actually spending the next couple days with us. So yesterday when I said I needed to get prepared, I was preparing for her to come. Like, I need to make sure I had like little snacks and stuff like that, you know. Well, I bought like a snack. Yeah, her mom is gonna probably bring her some snacks. And the reason why I said this is because typically, like, some of the junk that the kids like is considered contraband here, and like the kids in my family kind of know that, so we have that stuff like out. But yesterday my sister was like, my sister-in-law, she was like, talking to Noah, she was like, what you want me to bring you? What you want me to, like, I'm going shopping tonight, what you want me to bring you? So yeah, so she's on her way. She just texted me, good morning, Auntie Talia, we are on the way. So they'll be here in a few minutes. So today we'll spend, me and you will spend the day together, doing whatever it is that we do. I don't know, my baby daddy's texted me. I don't know what this is. He's texting me I think it's how to make your own. Oh, there she is. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, so Nisi is here, so I'm gonna go spend a little time with her. I will check in with you guys periodically. All right, good morning. Sorry that I tapped out on y'all yesterday. It is a brand new day. It is now a Tuesday, and what's the word I'm looking for? Yesterday was rough. Not because my niece, she was great, but her and I ended up laid out on the couch together. for a couple hours. Like, we were both just asleep. The kids were asleep. Everybody was asleep. And, sorry, y'all probably can't see me good, huh? Yeah. The kids were asleep. Everybody was sleeping. And so we, just chilled, laughed, I, connected with a couple people via text and voice message and stuff like that. So I'm back on track today. I've got my life together, but I got some good news. So while I was on vacation about a week ago, I gained probably about 6 pounds while I was gone. And for the record, no matter what you saw in that montage from like the vlog where I shared what we ate, I did not overindulge. I am very proud of myself, but I also did not move the way that I have been moving. I've become very serious about my movement. And I say become because this is probably the first year since I can remember. Not like I've never been consistent with fitness, but like the first actual year that I have not abandoned it for months at a time and then come back. So when I got on the scale this morning, I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. Because I'm only 3 pounds away from my pre-vacation weight, okay? So we are going to get that done and accomplished this week. I am not playing no games with it. I didn't beat myself up about it at all. I was on vacation. And what I've learned from that, well, I run a much stricter program when I'm at home. On vacation, my husband, I worked out the Tuesday before we left. And then that Wednesday a little bit, but I wasn't feeling the best either while I was there. Which isn't, well, that's just reality. I was gonna say it isn't an excuse, but it's just the reality of it. And I also didn't sleep the best while I was there. So I am gonna take this W from the Lord because I've actually been sleeping better. Like last night, I got much more sleep than I had the night before, which was crazy. But I want to share about the weight loss with you guys. Eat your veggies, drink your water, and get your rest. Because outside of that, I'd be inflamed and just all puffy and stuff. And I was really proud of what I had accomplished. When I get back down from these 3 pounds, I'll be 2 pounds away from my lowest weight in a decade. So yeah. So let me get outside. I have all my junk on the table. My shoes are not sitting on the table. You see them right there? They're on top of my iPad. Okay. But they're out on the table. They're on top of my iPad. I don't want y'all to think I'm nasty. But you should know better, right? I probably should stop doing that. But I'm gonna go out and get an hour done, solid hour, and then yeah, I'll check back in with y'all when I'm all sweaty and accomplished. Okay. Bye. So I might have showed y'all already, but I did an hour, 3 minutes and 51 seconds for 2.52 miles. And trying to see if I can see my splits because I probably can see them on the phone. I definitely have my pace increased today. I was really proud of that. I was like, oh, look at God. So that was good. Because that's the goal, to increase in your strength and stuff like that. So, and overall fitness. And I love that my heart rate is not super high and all that stuff. So all of that is a blessing. And I don't know where my niece is. I expected to get the "Hey Auntie, I'm on the way" text. I want to know when she's coming because I need to run to the store. I also want to be honest about something else that I want that I don't really need, but I low-key, high-key want it. I want a syrup for my coffee. Just a little because, you can't use too much of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want my coffee to taste really good. But I don't want to like overdo it because it's like sugar. So the girls asked to go to TJ Maxx today. My niece, so I had mentioned to my daughter that I would take her to go walk around or whatever and smell perfume. And I guess she mentioned it to my niece. And then my niece yesterday was like, so are we going to TJ Maxx tomorrow? Which is today. So I'm like, well, yeah, we can go this afternoon after I get some stuff accomplished. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to look for that today when I go out, a little bit of syrup. And also, I talked to y'all about the weight loss. So I also want to say that let's keep it a book. I am quite certain that I did not gain 6 pounds of fat while I was on vacation. Okay. And I need to explain this because I'm really clear about certain things, right? So in no way, shape, or form was I like, you gained 6 pounds because I did not eat. Let me do that math. Hold on. This would mean for me to gain like 6 pounds of fat, 6 times 3,500 would mean I would have to have eaten 21,000 calories, which I know for a fact I ain't do because we were out there sharing all of our meals. Like we were buying one meal to share with like 4 people type of vibes. Okay. So I'm real clear on that. I understood that a lot of it is water weight and lack of like proper rest and proper like hydration. Okay. Proper hydration, proper, movement, you know what I'm saying? These are also factors. So I didn't trip about it when I saw it. I didn't love it, right? Because who wants to gain weight, right? Like who wants to, I could tell in my face, it was puffy, like all these things. So I don't like that. But I also know that like for the psyche, it can do things. But I was really proud of myself that this time I didn't bug out because I knew what it was. Like I know how this goes. So I know that I'm gonna like lose it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm getting back on track. I feel so good about that. I feel good. I feel better. I feel like I'm starting to see my neck the right way again. You know what I'm saying? And I also realized I've been playing myself by not using this tripod. I'm like, you be really having bad angles. Like, but it's okay. Like, because I love me. I love me. I love me even when I don't feel worthy. Y'all know that song by, I think her name is Joy Rose. I love that song. When it hurts me, when it's heavy, I love me. I love me. Hey. Anyway, let me go see where my niece is because this is unlikely because her mama gotta go to work. Like, girl, what is we doing? Oh, there she is. Okay, Pooh. Okay. Yep, she texted while I was running my mouth. So about 6 minutes ago. Yep. All right, she's on the way. And then I will go to the store and pick up my stuff. And then, yeah, might as well go ahead and pull the car out and stuff so I can. Okay? All right. I feel like, is it? No, let me shut up. Bye. Y'all, I'm back. And I forgot to take y'all with me to the store. So I'll show y'all. Well, I didn't forget. I had my niece with me, so I wasn't thinking about vlogging because I was too busy entertaining her. So I got some Takis for the kids. Well, they're not Takis. They're Trader Joe's versions, but they don't have all that stuff in them. They like them, so got those. Got some baby broccoli, organic baby broccoli. Some cheese for the kids. Some roasted garlic hummus for me. Some hummus. Oh, you here for the Rice Krispie treats? Hold on, boo. Tomatoes. Thai, lime, and chili almonds. These actually have little peppers in them. I don't know if y'all can see them, but crazy. Trader Joe's crispy bars for the kids. Here you go, hon. Bananas. Some mango and passion fruit squares for my sister. Some mango for my sister. Her daughter, my niece, was like, "Ooh, my mom would probably like these." So got those. tahini. Where's the matcha, baby? The bag you brought in. I got one. I love these little button things. No, the bag with the matcha in it that you brought out with my jacket. You didn't bring the bag out the car? No. My God, today. I said, get the bag and get the jacket, girl. Some mango for me. Or I'll get it. And some capers for the Caesar dressing. Open the thing, baby.
Open it from the side.
I don't care. Y'all finna eat them all anyway. Some dairy-free coconut whipped topping. Some hot pico de gallo salsa. Yeah. I love this stuff so much, I'm ashamed. I'm about to eat it with some cucumbers today because, you know, I got goals. And I got this coconut and almond creamer vanilla. So there is that. And I got matcha. I got matcha and croutons from Fresh Market. All right, so I got these croutons. It's Haliano Mambo by somebody named Kushi. And then I got the Almost Naked ones. Now, these, in full transparency, do have milk in them because they have Parmesan cheese. But I was like, girl, them 2 tablespoons of croutons ain't gonna do you nothing. So I plan on using these, and these are vegetarian, these are vegan friendly. So I got the Almost Naked sourdough sea salt and black pepper. They were on sale at not Trader Joe's, at Fresh Market. All right, so here's the story about this matcha. So this is the matcha that I use, right? I have another container in here, same matcha. You know what? Oh, no, this is the same one. They just changed the packaging a little bit. Same one, right? The last time I bought this, I paid $11.99 for it, I think. And then I think I went on a Wednesday, so I also got 20% off. Today's Tuesday. Same matcha today was $17. Now, it was sitting next to, it was not sitting next to, it was on the thing where it said $9.99. And so I looked at my receipt when I was leaving. I'm like, man, I spent $24 and I don't know how. So I went back and she was like, what's wrong? The staff member had moved it to the wrong place. And so she was like, well, I'm going to give you back your $7. I said, you sure? She was like, yeah, I'm going to give it back to you. But why that match $16.99 now? I won't be buying that one anymore. I will be looking for something different on Amazonia because, baby, I like matcha, but not like that. Like, that's hard. Anyway, let me get myself together. Gotta call Key. She's looking for me. She's talking about, where you going? Because my car told her I was driving. And so let me call her real quick. And I gotta get my act together so I can do some stuff. Yeah. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. So I am back home, as you can see, back kind of where I left y'all, I think, maybe. And I'm getting ready to make meatloaf. When I tell y'all, I do not feel like cooking, but I am about to cook and get myself together. I did not buy a single thing. It may be like a clip. I may have put a clip in here, or maybe I put it in now, of me looking at some candle holders, which I loved. They were $10. I left everything. I didn't buy anything. I wasn't there to buy anything. I was there with the girls to, I told them, let's go smell perfume and stuff. So that's what we did. We smelled them all, and baby, the one that I loved was one I already have. So I was like, you don't need that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I feel really good. I think I'm close to 10,000 steps. Let me check and see, because the rings got closed, baby. I love when it's early and the rings are closed. I am like 48 steps away from 10,000. So I will get that in. I'm going to go do some walking later anyway. I have yet to make this Caesar salad dressing, and truth be told, I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight. I'm just being honest. I made a good matcha. It was so good. I ended up, I told you I was gonna look for syrup. I was supposed to, I did look at the syrup. I looked at it, I read the ingredients and decided I don't want that for my life. I'm gonna look for one that is like, has better ingredients. I didn't want the sugar-free one because I do not like aspartame, and the other one that's like aspartame but it's some other name. I don't like, I try not to use that stuff as much as possible. No lie, I used to use Equal a lot years and years and years ago. My husband was like, stop using that fake sugar. I'm like, okay, and he was like, no, for real. And I said, okay, you know, so I stopped using it. But I noticed that when I use it, I would have tremors, which is weird. And when I didn't use it, I didn't have them, you know. So I decided that I didn't like the ingredients in the ones with the sugar either. So I'm either going to attempt to make something on my own. Like I make a nice lavender one here. I have lavender flowers here. So I make my own lavender syrup. And then I also have like dried pea flowers. So I want something for, I can do lavender for now with my matcha. I don't have any real sugar here. I do have honey, but not a lot. And right now I got a kid with the sniffles, it appears. So maybe I'll get some at some point. It's not that important. But my matcha was so good. The matcha was so heavy, so dark. It was so good. I was so happy. So yeah. I am going, ooh, maybe I could make a banana one. You know what? Stay focused. Stay focused. Why don't we? Let me make this meatloaf real quick to get it in the oven. I'm going to do like a pasta side and some baby broccoli. And call it, I think. I feel like I'll come back and show y'all dinner and then probably end out this vlog. I don't know how long it is, but I feel like it's gone on for a couple days and I need to start over. Okay? So I'll see y'all after I cook dinner. Okay? Bye. Okay, guys, so I'm about to bid you guys good night, but I figured I would end with a couple thoughts. First of all, my apologies for not coming back with dinner. My sister-in-law called me. We had a scheduled call, and I took the meatloaf out the oven, turned the stove off on the pasta, and Danny came down, and I went upstairs to talk to my sister-in-law. Well, actually, I stayed out here for a while, and then I went upstairs about an hour later to keep talking to her. And so it is my bedtime now. I got to get prepared for bed. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, but I will see you guys in the next vlog. And I want to say thank you and God bless you. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you watched it to the end, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If not, give me a thumbs down. If you don't like it, that's fine too. I'll take the engagement either way. And if you feel so inclined to leave a comment, please do. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe pretty please, because I got to get to these 500 subscribers at least. I think that's the first, like, 1,000. I don't know, but I got a long way to go, but I know it's gonna work out. So love you guys. Keep trusting God, and if you don't, let's talk about it. Drop me a little note. We can talk, you know? All right, take care, guys. Bye.